Great night, huh? Please rise for the presentation of the colors and the national anthem. Please remain standing throughout the presentation.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Those who have served in the armed forces, please remain standing. Otherwise, please be seated. I would like to thank the following members. I would like to thank the following members of the Color Guard from the Anoka American Legion, Edward B. Cutter, Post 1 or 2, for being with us this evening. Dan Soland, United States Marine Corps, and Cliff Newman, United States Navy. Some of our graduates wear a distinguished red, white, and blue cord this evening. This cord recognizes and honors North Hennepin students who are veterans of the U.S. Armed Forces and are graduating this evening. Let's take this opportunity to acknowledge those graduates and guests who have served in our armed forces. Thank you for your service. seated. So good evening, I'm Lisa Larson. I'm the interim president of North Hennepin Community College. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and campus community, it is my distinct privilege to welcome the family, spouses, and friends of tonight's graduating class to this, our 47th annual commencement ceremony. Before I begin my remarks, I first want to acknowledge and thank Carla Miller, North Hennepin Community College Director of Choral Activities, and the North Hennepin Community College Chamber Singers for providing the musical selections this evening. A few housekeeping items. We ask that you silence all cell phones and electronic devices at this time. And I draw your attention to the floor and the balcony exits and ask that you take a moment to familiarize yourself with the nearest one. Locate the red, bold, boxed exit signs delegated as an emergency exit. Grad Images is with us this evening taking professional photos of each graduate as they receive their diploma. Regarding other photographs, for safety reasons, we ask all others to remain seated throughout the ceremony. You are welcome to take pictures afterwards with your graduate following the ceremony in the St. Paul River Center main lobby. But tonight is all about celebration, a triumph honoring the achievement and accomplishment of our dedicated students. Before we congratulate our graduates, I want to provide our faculty, staff, and graduates with the opportunity to thank the parents, the spouses and partners, family members, and friends who are here tonight and whose support has been critical and invaluable in bringing us to this celebration. You can clap, that's good. We're certain that you've encouraged our graduates, you've pushed them to persevere and succeed. You've fed them, cared for them, maybe watched the kids, and yes, maybe even paid a bill or two. You richly deserve recognition for the little and the big ways that you've made this moment possible. So we take this moment to acknowledge you and to thank you. Tonight marks our first commencement off campus. As many of you may be aware, the size of our graduating class and ability to hold a ceremony where all of you, family and friends, can participate outgrew our on-campus space. We are pleased to welcome you to the legendary Roy Wilkins Auditorium tonight, where it becomes North Hennepin's home away from home. In addition to welcoming those of you who are with us in person, I want to recognize the hundreds of others who are joining us tonight via our live stream broadcast. This is thanks to our partner, Northwest Community Television, who is capturing this evening's program and broadcasting it to family and friends throughout Minnesota, the U.S., and the 26 countries from whom we are proud to have students represented on our campus. A complete list of those countries can be found in your program this evening. I want to acknowledge several members of the platform party who you will be hearing from shortly. Jane Reinke, North Hennepin's Vice President of Academic Affairs. John O'Brien, Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic and Student Affairs of the Minnesota State Colleges and Universities System. Boyese Tong Savan, North Hennepin student speaker representing the graduating class of 2014. And Wendy Hansen, representing the North Hennepin Community College Foundation and Alumni Office. This past year, North Hennepin Community College enrolled over 10,000 students. Our students have distinguished themselves academically as well as through a variety of co-curricular activities and community engagement, and our students have worked hard to accomplish their academic and career goals, many of them needing to work part-time or full-time while also being a student. So let's take a poll and see what we can find out tonight from some of our graduates. Raise your hand if, while a student, you worked an average up to 10 hours a week. Okay, keep your hands up. How many of you work 20 hours a week? 30, more than that. There's a few hands up. How many of you are also raising kids or supporting other family? As faculty and staff, we are humbled by your effort and congratulate you for making education a priority. Nice job. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. John O'Brien, Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic and Student Affairs with the Minnesota State Colleges and Universities System. He holds a bachelor's degree in English and English education from Augustana College, a master's degree in Anglo-Irish literature from the University of Dublin, Trinity College, and a doctorate in English from the University of Minnesota. As Senior Vice Chancellor with MNSCU, John is noted for his action-oriented leadership, dedication to student success, and passion for ensuring access to an extraordinary education for all students. He's a proven innovator whose work effectively implements the strategic changes necessary to meet today's needs and challenges facing higher education. His distinguished career in higher education has included serving as an instructor and faculty leader at Normandale Community College, Chief Academic Officer and Acting President at Century College, and Director of MNSCU's Student First Initiative. Having John join us this evening is very special, and that we welcome home a member of the North Hennepin family as he served as the college's president from 2010 to 2013. Please welcome Senior Vice Chancellor John O'Brien.
Good evening, everyone, and in particular, good evening to our graduates, family, and friends. It's a great pleasure and an honor to be here today with you. I think this is the biggest room in the world, and I don't think I've ever felt more joy and warmth, and I certainly feel very much at home. I'm here today officially to bring you greetings on behalf of many others who are standing with you today. Chancellor Stephen Rosenstone, the Board of Trustees of the Minnesota State Colleges and Universities System, our 31 colleges and universities on 54 campuses all around the state of Minnesota, the business and the community partners that we work with to keep 120,000 Minnesota workers on the leading edge of their professions. And finally, 18,000 talented employees, faculty, and staff from around the state who work to make this day possible for students. As Lisa said, it's about graduates today. It's a special day for you, for your loved ones, and for everyone who's here with you tonight. Your class of 938 graduates is proof of the diversity of age, origin, and the interests that abound at North Hennepin. You range in age from 18 to 65. You represent 39 different academic programs, and you come from many, many proud cultural traditions. You are North Hennepin Community College. As Minnesotans, we're proud that the people of our state have put their trust in us to make sure your education and the education of graduates throughout Minnesota is an extraordinary one. We believe strongly in the power of public education. We invest in public education because we believe education for all people, no matter their race or background or financial situation or particular circumstance, is fundamental to the public good and the principles of American democracy. We invest in public higher education because it directly benefits all sectors of our communities by raising people out of poverty, by increasing civic engagement, stimulating volunteerism, and improving lives and futures. But most importantly, we invest in public education, the public education you, our graduates, have received because it has the power to change lives, your lives as well as the lives of the people you'll touch in the years ahead. And while you come from a wide variety of backgrounds and experiences, and each of you will take your own unique path in life, you will always share a common bond, a defining characteristic of American life, an endowment from the people of Minnesota, by which I mean your public education. Graduates, you are one of 430,000 students in Minnesota this year from all walks of life who have benefited from public education on the campuses of our state colleges and universities. Today you join 41,000 graduates in Minnesota who will earn their certificate, diploma, or degree from Minnesota State colleges and universities. Today you will become one of 27,000 people who have earned the privilege of calling themselves alumni of North Hennepin Community College. As alumni, you might feel that commencement tonight means the completion of your connection to North Hennepin, but in reality, you will carry your alma mater with you in its mission no matter where you go, whether it's down the street, whether it's across the state or in another state or across an ocean. Faculty and staff and the people of Minnesota supported you on your path to this celebration, and soon it will be your turn. So as you leave commencement today, we look to you to become leaders in your field, to contribute to the quality of life that keeps Minnesota and our nation competitive and strong, and to support the next generation of students behind you who want a brighter future for themselves, their families, their communities, and even the world. So please accept our heartfelt congratulations on your tremendous accomplishment. Best wishes as you use your extraordinary education to create your future and, I hope, change the world. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Senior Vice Chancellor O'Brien. Boyese Tong Savan immigrated from Asia with her family to America 25 years ago, overcoming many obstacles and life-threatening challenges. Settling in Minnesota, Boyese graduated from John F. Kennedy High School in 1999. She dreamed of a college education and was proud when she was accepted into the nursing program at North Hennepin Community College. Of her time at the college, Boyese says, "Everyone at North Hennepin has impacted my life in some way. I will take the memories I have of them and cherish it forever and never forget the second home that made me the person I am today. With their love and support, I've blossomed and grown. It is because of the faculty and staff I will continue to be a survivor." Boyese looks forward to helping others as a nurse and healthcare professional as she moves forward from North Hennepin. Selected to deliver this year's student address on behalf of the graduating class of 2014, it is my honor and privilege to welcome to the podium Boyese Tong Savan.
Thank you, President Larson. First of all, on behalf of all the students, I would like to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2014 of North Hennepin Community College. I would like to thank, and I'm sure my classmates join me in this, our parents, teachers, counselors, friends, and family for the guidance they have given us and the patience they have shown in teaching us things that we will take with us and remember for the rest of our lives. I am filled with both happiness and sadness as I stand here before you today. I am eager to start the next chapter in my life, as I know you all are as well. However, it upsets me to think that I won't pass the familiar faces of those who attended North Hennepin Community College each and every day. We've grown together as students, classmates, kids, parents, and even mentors. So thank you all for the lifelong memories, the fights, the team efforts, the assignments, the laughter, the tears, the photos, mainly the ones where I look funny in, and especially for the friendship that will never be forgotten. 25 years ago, when my family immigrated from Asia to the United States, I had no idea I would become a college graduate receiving the degree of my dreams. Growing up, my parents taught me to value education and family. Even though our means were very limited, my parents fought their way through multiple adversities, including a civil war where our house was bombed and shot at, where crossing the Mekong River to escape the communists could have cost my family our lives. But without the help of those that surround us daily, each and every one of us would not be sitting here now. The hug from that teacher when you were feeling so down and out, saying, "You can do it." The advocates that pushed for you to succeed. The counselor that called you and left multiple messages to remind you to never give up. That teacher that gave you that extra point that boosted your self-esteem and changed your life forever. The friend that gave you the confidence when you were afraid. Or that child that stared you in the eyes and kissed you goodnight and made you feel like Supermom or Dad, so that you continued to fight forward. We are here because of those people. So as we transition into this world in our new role, we must never forget the responsibility that we have to our loved ones and to the community, no matter our majors or aspirations, whether we are in medicine, finance, or law, that we continue to challenge ourselves to be engaged, to take these past years, the unique passions we all have, to take this degree and to do something relevant and positive with it. And remember to follow your passion, stay true to yourself, never follow anyone else's path, unless, as Ellen DeGeneres is fond of saying, you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path, then by all means you should follow that path. Life is a wonderful journey, a course that you set and determine by the choices you make each day. So as you step out to meet the world with your mind prepared and your skills tuned, I urge you to set your direction in a positive attitude and a strong spirit. Finally, I would like to wish my fellow classmates good health, love, and happiness in the future, and the satisfaction of knowing that whatever they do, they will do it well. After all, you were all taught by the very best. It has been my privilege to have been a part of this and all of your company. Congratulations, class of 2014. Thank you.
Weren't those wonderful words we can all live by? Thank you, Buse, for your very inspirational comments. Our Director of Choral Activities, Carla Miller, will now direct the North Hennepin Community College Chamber Singers in performing Oye by Jim Papabolis.
Are you listening? Can you hear them calling? The children are calling you. Their exuberant calls of hopefulness ring out. Will you answer? Will you make this world a better place to live?
Thank you, Carla. Thank you to our chamber singers. Let's give them one more round of applause. That was awesome. North Hennepin is proud of its relationship with several four-year Minnesota universities and colleges, which allow students to complete their bachelor degree while remaining on the North Hennepin Community College campus. We are honored by our very special relationship with Minnesota State University, Moorhead. In addition to students who will receive their North Hennepin degree this evening, we are pleased that we have students graduating with their Bachelor of Science degree from Moorhead. Please join me in welcoming Michelle Malott, Dean of the College of Science and Health and Environment from Minnesota State University, Moorhead, joined by Jeffrey Bodwin, Chair of the Chemistry and Biochemistry Department, and Tam Mans, Assistant Professor of Biochemistry and Biotechnology, to award these degrees.
Good evening. My name is Michelle Malott, one of the college deans at Minnesota State University, Moorhead. It is my privilege tonight, on behalf of President Szymanski and MSUM, to welcome our graduates and their families. I am very happy to be here this evening to celebrate this special occasion with you. All of the graduates from both institutions have worked hard to earn their diplomas, and I applaud them and their families for a job well done. There are 12 MSUM students who have completed their MSUM program here in the Twin Cities to earn their four-year baccalaureate degree this spring. I am very proud to present diplomas to 6 of these students this evening. MSUM Chair of Chemistry and Biochemistry, Dr. Jeffrey Bodwin, and Professor Tamara Mans and I warmly welcome them into the MSU alumni family. Will the MSUM graduates please come forward? Hayat Ahmad. Michael Flannery. Tony Herr. Ryan Jedlicka. Andrew Schmidt. And Merlinda Yang. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Michelle, Jeff, and Tam. Congratulations to each of these students on their outstanding accomplishment. I now welcome Jane Reinke, Vice President of Academic Affairs, who will address the class of 2014.
Thank you, President Larson. North Hennepin Community College is proud of our talented and gifted students. I would like to recognize and honor the many different contributions our students make to our North Hennepin Community College community. Many of these recognitions are also noted in the printed program. Students in the NHCC Honors Program, please stand. These students have maintained a 3.5 or higher grade point average and completed required honors experiences. They will graduate tonight with highest honors, high honors, or honors. These honor graduates have earned the right to wear the blue and white honor cords. We are proud to have 33 honors program graduates this year. Please join me in honoring them once again. You may be seated. Students who are members of Phi Theta Kappa, please stand. Phi Theta Kappa is an international community college academic leader and service honor society. Phi Theta Kappa members have maintained at least a 3.0 or higher grade point average. Please join me in recognizing them as well. You may be seated. Would those students who have maintained at least a 3.5 or higher grade point average but did not participate in the honors program please stand? These students will graduate tonight as our NHCC scholars. You may be seated. The college's undergraduate research program has students actively involved in scholarly research. They have presented their research both locally and nationally. Would those students involved in the undergraduate research program please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Would the students from our Student Support Services TRIO program please stand and be recognized? Student Support Services is a federal grant program that provides support for over 200 of our students. You may be seated. Many of our students are active in a wide variety of co-curricular experiences with students who have been active in service learning, student life activities including art, music, theater, student senate, clubs and organizations, recreational sports, or our campus literary magazine. Please stand and be recognized. Through your presence on our campus, each of you has made unique contributions to the college and to your communities. We are proud of all that our graduates do. Many of you have had to master balancing family, work, life, and personal challenges to be where you are today. We honor your dedication and perseverance to meet your educational goals. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce and recognize a very important group of individuals whose work often occurs behind the scenes or on the front lines serving our students. Their primary role is to assist, enhance, and support the personal, social, and intellectual growth of our students. These individuals are our valued staff. Would all staff please stand and be recognized for the great work that you do? You may be seated. Tonight, North Hennepin also has a few graduates that are also employees. With those members who are staff that are graduating tonight, please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. The heart of North Hennepin Community College is our dedicated faculty. They are responsible for the training, intellectual growth, and education of our students. The college's mission is engaging students, changing lives. On a daily basis, our faculty do just that. We are especially pleased that one of our faculty, Professor Deanna Forsman, was honored recently by the Minnesota State Colleges and Universities Board of Trustees as one of the 4 outstanding college educators throughout the state. Collectively, our faculty are distinguished and treasured and remain central to the quality experience provided at North Hennepin. As they stand, please join me in recognizing the faculty of North Hennepin Community College for their remarkable service. Standing. Do you recommend the acceptance of these degree and certificate candidates? If so, please answer, we do. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I have the honor of presenting to the Minnesota State Colleges and Universities Senior Vice Chancellor John O'Brien, Interim President Lisa Larson, the Deans of the College, faculty, staff, and guests, the members of the 2014 graduating class of North Hennepin Community College. Would the class of 2014 please rise as you are able? President Larson, I present to you and I certify that the candidates receiving their certificates and degrees this evening have fulfilled all of their necessary academic requirements set forth by the Board of Trustees of the Minnesota State Colleges and Universities.
With the authority granted to North Hennepin Community College by the Minnesota State Colleges and Universities system, as well as the state of Minnesota, and upon fulfillment of all the degree requirements and on the recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon these graduates their respective degrees in Associate in Arts, Associate in Applied Science, Associate in Fine Arts, Associate in Science, and certificate programs, with all the honors, rights, and responsibilities and privileges pertaining therein. You may be seated. As we prepare to present the degrees, let me introduce some of our college administration who will be assisting on stage. Landon Purius, Vice President for Enrollment Management and Student Affairs. Sue Ellen Runquist, Dean of Liberal Arts. Jane Wilson, Dean of Fine Arts. Elena Blyfield, Dean of Science, Mathematics, and Health Careers. Renee Fry, Dean of Business, Technology, and Career Programs. And Narita Hughes, Director of Professional Training and Development. Let's give them a hand. As we begin the presentation of degrees, we ask that you keep your applause short for a specific person so we're able to hear the name of the following graduate. Okay, we're ready. Yay, we're gonna get going.
Okay. Busam Tongsavan, associate degree in nursing. Associate of Science.
Uriel Vasquez, liberal arts AA, NHCC scholar, and PTK.
Help me. Haley Lutz, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts. I forgot what our degrees are.
Trista Preco, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice and NHCC scholar.
Amber Hemingway, Associate of Science in Business Management, Associate of Applied Science in Entrepreneurship, Associate of Applied Science in Management.
Cynthia Madrid, AA in Liberal Arts and a veteran.
Heather Junkert, Associate of Science in Paralegal, NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Nicholas Ackerman, the AA in Liberal Arts.
Madeline Smith, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Alexandria Lemire, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Felicia Mix, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar, PTK, and highest honors.
Morgan Kessler, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar, PTK, and highest honors.
Simon Mark, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, PTK, and NHCC Scholar.
Sean Hendrickson, the AFA in Creative Writing.
Alicia Langett, a Certificate in Public Works.
Aaron Lotzi, Business Computer Systems and Management Associate of Science, Business Management Associate of Science, and NHCC Scholar.
Bill Vang, Associate of Science in Business Computer Systems and Management.
Rex Johnson, Associate of Science in Construction Management, NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Shaniqua Browning, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts and Associate of Science in Accounting.
Jeffrey Bateman, Associate of Science and Graphic Design.
Jonathan Pearson, Associate of Science in Nursing.
Matthew Zender, Associate of Science in Graphic Design.
Matthew Jacobs, Associate of Applied Science in Business Computer Systems and Management, NHCC Scholar and Honors Scholar.
Kasley Paulman, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar and Honors Scholar.
Tao Vang, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice, Associate of Science in Law Enforcement, and veteran.
Shelley Thompson, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Jay Smiley, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts and PTK.
Allegra Bipes, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar, PTK, and high honors.
Patrick W. Marsh, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Salvadine Sajusic, AS in Law Enforcement.
Long Ku, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Alyssa Wadman, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, and the Applied Associate of Science in Medical Laboratory Technology.
Marcy Hertling, Associate of Applied Science in Medical Laboratory Technology.
Brianna Zimmerly, Associate of Applied Science in Medical Laboratory Technology.
We need that written. Michelle Henderson, Associate of Applied Science in Medical Laboratory Technology.
Justin Christensen, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Lexus Ekstetter, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar, member of PTK, and highest honors.
Travis Gallmeyer, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts and PTK.
Terry Shipman, Associate of Applied Science and Marketing, Associate of Science in Business Administration, NHCC Scholar, and member of PTK.
Jeffrey Stock, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar, PTK, and Honors Scholar.
Mai Kang, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Sia Vu, Associate of Science in Business Administration and NHCC Scholar.
Mai Vang, Associate of Applied Science in Accounting Technology.
Brianna Sacri, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Frederick Dixon Sr., Associate of Science in Business Administration, Associate of Applied Science in Marketing.
Eric Baraloto, Associate in Arts, Liberal Arts. Diploma accepted by daughter Carly and son Ryan.
Taylor Bartell, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Tega Folividi, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar, and highest honors.
Rhonda Wilson, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Corey Brown, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice.
Megan DeZiel, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar, PTK, and highest honors.
Jessica Nelson, Associate of Science in Paralegal.
Alicia Riebling, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Mackenzie Boggs, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice and NHCC Scholar.
Armea Serafim, Associate of Science in Computer Science and NHCC Scholar.
Jean Hallinan, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts and PTK.
Tiffany Kexey, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Rebecca Rappaport, Associate in Science and Paralegal, American Sign Language Certificate, Spanish Language Certificate, NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Alexandria Lovell, Associate of Science in Paralegal, NHCC Scholar, PTK, and highest honors.
Nicole Hurlitz, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Jennifer Carey, Associate of Science in Paralegal, NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Janet Winkler, Associate of Science, Paralegal.
Jeffrey Bajcic, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice, Associate of Science in Law Enforcement.
James Carth, Associate of Science in Business Computer Systems and Management, and PTK.
Adam Beering, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Sigita Zayden, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, Associate of Science in Accounting, and NHCC Scholar.
Angel Aguilar, Associate of Science in Paralegal.
Patrick Galvin, Associate of Applied Science, Business Computer Systems and Management, NHCC Scholar.
Thomas Maikieka, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts and a veteran.
Daniel Ondiba, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Khalid Ahmed, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
John Amwenga, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Joanne Wright, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts and an NHCC Scholar.
Jennifer Dolan, Associate of Science in Graphic Design.
Nofisat Mohammed, Associate of Science in Business Administration.
Allison Takany, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Jessica Craig, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Amber Gefford, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice.
Natalie Brock, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice.
Brooke Johnson, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Emily Kaup, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Chris Peplinski, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Brandon Lousing, Associate of Science in Computer Science and an NHCC Scholar.
Wayne Quigley, Associate of Science in Accounting.
Megan Hoban, Associate of Applied Science in Accounting Technology and an NHCC Scholar.
Kodiak Berry, Associate of Science, Business Computer Systems and Management.
Erin Wollabaugh, Associate of Science in Business Computer Systems and Management.
Brandon Haywood, Associate of Science in Business Administration.
David Mills, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Katie Wesley, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Christopher Shelton, Associate of Science in Law Enforcement.
Susan Nachi, Associate of Science in Business Management and NHCC Scholar.
Nicholas Brady, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Eric Charles, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Dominic Bolden, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts and member of PTK.
Catherine Sisko, Associate of Science in Individualized Studies.
Lachelle Roberson, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Belinda Berggren, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, PTK, and Honors Scholar.
Priya Statler, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Ampavan Lithuvong, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Louis Vang, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Song Vang, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice.
Fatuma Abdi, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts and member of PTK.
Carol Gresham, Associate of Science in Graphic Design, Certificate in Net Programming, Certificate in Internet Programming.
Alexandria Wiest, Associate of Fine Arts in Studio Arts, NHCC Scholar, PTK.
Linnea Skate, Associate of Science in Business Administration, NHCC Scholar.
Tansy Cragen, Associate of Science in Construction Management and member of PTK.
Abraham Dorley, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Alyssa Kowalski, Associate of Science in Graphic Design and member of PTK.
Baoneng Chaupasi, Associate of Science in Graphic Design.
Kala Hodgson, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, Associate of Fine Arts in Studio Arts, an NHCC Scholar and member of PTK.
Rena Amanda, Associate of Science in Graphic Design and PTK.
Maria Starr, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar, member of PTK and High Honors.
Alexander Wozniak, the AFA in Studio Arts, Associate of Science in Graphic Design, NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Yasmin Carrillo Vasquez, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Kim Chung, Associate of Science in Graphic Design, Web Graphic Design and Programming, and E-Commerce Certificate.
Sherry Jones, Associate of Science in Nursing and member of PTK.
Alina Vogue, the Associate of Science in Nursing.
Rebecca Lottie, Associate of Science in Nursing, member of PTK.
Robin Jesme, Associate of Science in Nursing.
Elena Juke, Associate of Science in Nursing.
Fatu Kasama Sadi, Associate of Science in Business Management, NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Amdi Jarju, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Bai Chim Chita, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Rosemary Hinne, Associate of Science in Nursing and member of PTK.
Teresa Kangasong, Associate of Science in Nursing, NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Hiwet Wayesa, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Jessie Dickey, Associate of Science in Nursing.
Anne-Marie Ross, Associate of Science in Nursing, member of PTK.
Jessica Schubert, Associate of Science in Nursing.
Jacqueline Erickson, Associate of Science in Nursing.
Morris Blanton, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Babatu Kamara, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Melinda Meyer, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice.
Mary Boyle, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, an NHCC Scholar and member of PTK.
Rebecca McHugh, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, the AFA in Creative Writing, and NHCC Scholar.
Marilyn Marion, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar and member of PTK.
Melissa Parkhurst, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar.
Rudy Burgos, Associate of Science in Law Enforcement.
Derek Glogie, Associate of Science in Law Enforcement.
Justin Hovorka, Associate of Science in Law Enforcement, NHCC Scholar and member of PTK.
Sean Roddy, Associate of Science in Computer Science.
Shane Sticka, Associate of Science in Computer Science.
Joel Hobart, Associate of Science in Computer Science, NHCC Scholar and PTK.
Matthew Hilden, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Jonathan Vongsuvan, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, Associate of Science in Physical Education, and the Personal Trainer Certificate.
Annie Pugnota, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Amy Berglund, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts and Associate of Science in Law Enforcement.
Jeremiah Hammond, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice and Associate of Science in Law Enforcement.
Douglas Howling, Associate of Science in Law Enforcement.
Roland Barclay, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice and Associate of Science in Law Enforcement.
Douglas Durkott, Associate of Science in Law Enforcement and PTK.
Richard Harjas, Associate of Science in Law Enforcement and NHCC Scholar.
April Lind, Associate of Science in Business Management and PTK.
Jana Flairmone, Associate of Science in Physical Education and Personal Trainer Certificate.
Ashley Holman, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts and NHCC Scholar.
Jacob Engels, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Amy Leininger, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, PTK.
Melody Hendrickson, Associate of Science in Nursing, NHCC Scholar, member of PTK and Honors Scholar.
Chelsea Williamson, the Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Taru Sarkanen, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, Associate of Science in Nursing, NHCC Scholar, member of PTK and High Honors.
Jennifer Porter, Associate of Science in Nursing and PTK.
Jennifer Johnson, Associate of Science in Nursing and member of PTK.
Rebecca Perkins, Associate of Science in Nursing and PTK.
Linda Christman, Associate of Science in Nursing.
Dorothy Broughton, Associate of Science in Nursing Mobility.
Katrina Miller, Associate of Science in Nursing Mobility.
Eric Oswald, Associate of Science in Nursing, NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Jeffrey Butler, Associate of Science in Nursing, NHCC Scholar, and member of PTK.
Swasti Rajak, Associate of Science in Nursing.
Bradley Tabus, Associate of Science in Nursing, member of PTK and NHCC Scholar.
Rosalind Samwaru, Associate of Science in Nursing and PTK.
Veni Ongeri, Associate of Science in Nursing and member of PTK.
Tabo Shisonga, Associate of Science in Nursing, NHCC Scholar.
Paula Smith, Associate of Science in Nursing.
Teresa Marquez, Associate of Science in Nursing Mobility.
Rachel Wall, Associate of Science in Nursing, NHCC Scholar, and a fabulous mother of two.
Heather Blackaby, Associate of Science in Nursing, NHCC Scholar, and High Honors.
Sarah Curley, Associate of Science in Nursing Mobility, NHCC Scholar, and member of PTK.
Cassandra Johnson, Associate of Science in Nursing Mobility, and NHCC Scholar.
Emily LaTourelle, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts and Associate of Science in Nursing.
Michelle Aubert, Associate of Science in Nursing, NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Alexa Baker, Associate of Science in Nursing.
Tammy Burns, Associate of Science in Nursing and PTK.
Daryl Fields, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Alan Brock, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts and a veteran.
Jacqueline Root, Associate of Science in Individualized Studies.
Justin Zhang, Associate of Science in Graphic Design.
Lenora Gray, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Gail Van Schapen, Associate of Applied Science in Accounting Technology.
Vanessa Drew, Associate of Science in Physical Education and a veteran.
Kelly Soley, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
So Monique Harris, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Taylor Gehring, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Tarsha Davis, Associate of Science in Accounting.
Hossam Hassan, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts and PTK.
Amin Nirman, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Ethan Capers, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar, PTK, and Honors Scholar.
Wayasha Williams, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice, NHCC Scholar, member of PTK, and Honors Scholar.
Charles Hadley, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice.
Kayata Hill, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice.
Rachel Riva, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Sarah Rowan, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts and a veteran.
Linda Yang, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Kayala Duckworth, Associate of Science in Business Computer Systems in Management.
Stacy Anderson, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice.
Jade Moss, Associate of Science in Paralegal, NHCC Scholar, and member of PTK.
Raven Weber, Paralegal, Associate in Science, NHCC Scholar and Honors Scholar.
Crystal Grates, Associate of Science in Paralegal, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, an NHCC Scholar, and a member of PTK.
Amy Uttermall, Associate of Science in Paralegal.
Adriana Bernal, Associate of Science in Paralegal.
Nikki Sharif, Associate of Science in Nursing.
Tanya Alexander, Associate of Science in Nursing and NHCC Scholar.
Tessa Brown, Associate of Science in Nursing.
Rebecca Dahlman, Associate of Science in Nursing, NHCC Scholar and member of PTK.
Aaliyah Stanger, Associate of Science in Nursing Mobility and a veteran.
Chris Eddy, Associate of Science in Nursing Mobility.
Isabella Molo, Associate of Science in Nursing Mobility.
Michelle Staden, Associate of Science in Business Management, NHCC Scholar and member of PTK.
Loretta Lenoir, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Virginia Blam Kamwendo Chimena, Associate of Science in Business Computer Systems and Management.
Emily Ann Hua, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Trishana Hill Burns, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Teresa Patumtong, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Nomar Humbar, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Charlene Kota, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Alexis Niskern, Associate of Applied Science in Histotechnology and an NHCC Scholar.
Alyssa Howe, Associate of Applied Science in Histotechnology and NHCC Scholar.
Lauren Shaw, Associate of Applied Science in Histotechnology and an NHCC Scholar.
Carolyn Abbe, Associate of Science in Business Computer Systems and Management and PTK.
Kwang Don, Associate of Science in Construction Management, an NHCC Scholar, member of PTK and High Honors.
Danny Will, Associate of Applied Science in Medical Laboratory Technology.
Adriana Osman, Associate of Applied Science in Medical Laboratory Technology and an NHCC Scholar.
Carrie Olson, Associate of Applied Science in Medical Laboratory Technology NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Caprice Fields, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts and the American Sign Language Certificate.
Cassandra Leone, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar, PTK, and Honors Scholar.
Hisham Bigadir, Associate of Science in Business Management, NHCC Scholar, member of PTK, and Honors Scholar.
Diana Nyabutu, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, NHCC Scholar, PTK, and High Honors.
Rosette Mboba, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Zor Vu, Associate of Science and Paralegal, NHCC Scholar, PTK, and High Honors.
Andrea Killinen, Associate of Science in Paralegal and an NHCC Scholar.
Katie Steele, Associate of Science in Paralegal.
Teresa Mayer, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Stephanie Shabansky, Associate of Science in Paralegal.
Allison Curtis, Associate of Science in Paralegal.
Laurie Finch, Associate of Science in Paralegal.
Nicole Young, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Cheyenne Books, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Lisa Hodgin, Associate of Science in Paralegal, Paralegal Certificate, NHCC Scholar, PTK, and Honors Scholar.
Sua Yang, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Eugenia Perry, Associate of Science in Paralegal.
Alina Abayu, Associate of Science in Business Administration.
John Bryant, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Zara Nesser, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, PTK.
Brianna Hurley, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Alexander Bruna, Associate of Science in Graphic Design.
Jeff Booman, Associate of Science in Accounting, NHCC Scholar and member of PTK.
Kason Lewicki, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts and NHCC Scholar.
Malaka Smith, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Joe Binga, Associate of Science in Accounting and NHCC Scholar.
Peggy Cole, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice.
Marian Arita, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice.
Jerry Sayumi, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice.
Michelle Crone, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice, a veteran, NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Tamara Rogers, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts and Associate of Science in Paralegal.
Chandra Walton, Associate of Science in Accounting.
Jamie Ward, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Mohammed Adoun, Associate in Applied Science, Finance Management.
Tao Tran, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Destiny Jones, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Yia Yang, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Nahashan Mjagi, the Associate of Science in Nursing.
Folly Podar, Associate of Science in Pre-Engineering.
Dedrick Mitchell, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice.
Marganetta Bursey, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Daniel Blake, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice, NHCC Scholar, and PTK.
Rebecca Jerf, Associate of Science in Criminal Justice.
Adam Dingman, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts and a veteran.
Archibald Seway, Associate of Science in Business Management.
Maunir Peterson Darbaki, Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts.
Anwar Ali, Associate of Science in Computer Science, NHCC Scholar, and member of PTK.
Amber Cotton, Associate of Science in Paralegal, Paralegal Certificate, NHCC Scholar, PTK, and Honors Scholar.
Catherine Culp, Associate of Science in Paralegal.
Aldora Dufault, Associate of Science in Paralegal.
I'm taking it back.
Wow, you guys. I'd say that went pretty well. Graduates, you have joined the ranks of North Hennepin alumni. To welcome you, wow. Did you remember to turn your tassel? Make sure you do that. You've earned that. To welcome you to the family of North Hennepin Community College alumni, please welcome Wendy Hansen, North Hennepin Community College alumnus, who received her Associate of Arts with honors in 2011 and her Bachelor of Science in Business at the Carlson School of Management at the University of Minnesota in 2013. Currently, she is pursuing her MBA at Bethel University and is working with an early-stage biopharma development company. Wendy is also a board member to the North Hennepin Community College Foundation.
Hey, class of 2014, you are rock stars, and we are so proud of you. I'm just thinking, right? You look good there. Well, I'm here to welcome you to the Alumni Association. In 2009, my job was eliminated. Back then, if you would have told me that I would graduate from North Hennepin, continue my schooling, and completely change careers, I would have laughed at you. I would have said, that's impossible. North Hennepin community believed in me when I was unable to believe in myself. Here's a couple quick examples. I remember asking for a waiver to get out of a math class. You never did. And Dean Blythefield strongly suggested that the class would actually help me. I was thinking about running for president of the Student Senate. Dr. Forsman nudged me to get that petition and go for it. What you need to know is both of those examples of support were life-changing for me and are reasons why I'm doing what I am today. I feel this strong connection to North Hennepin. And I was wondering about the definition. Author Brené Brown says, connection is like this force, this energy between people. And it happens when people when people feel that they've been seen, heard, and valued. You see, that's it. That's what's special about this community. I felt seen and valued and heard. As a group of alumni, that is our shared experience. Would you say that's true? The leadership, the faculty, the staff, they value you, they see us. That is an amazing story to tell. And so what I'm asking you to think about is to stay involved. I'm asking you to check out the Alumni Foundation and participate. And together, let's find new ways where we can support each other, new ways where we can encourage each other on our next step of our journey. And as we do that, I'm also going to encourage you to think of something else. Think about giving back to this community, this North Hennepin Community College that has been so generous and so supportive for us.
Thank you, Wendy. Congratulations again to our 2014 graduates. We hope you will remain connected with North Hennepin Community College and stay in touch. We also congratulate again the families, spouses, partners, relatives, and friends who are with us, and thank you for your participation tonight in support of our graduates. Before we conclude tonight's ceremony, I would like to acknowledge a few people because, as I said earlier at the beginning of this ceremony, this was our first time moving away from campus for this event. And I'd like to acknowledge B. David and Laura for their work tonight. As we conclude tonight's ceremony and begin the recessional, we ask that all guests remain seated until the graduates, faculty, and staff have exited the auditorium. Graduates, as you exit the auditorium, please continue walking toward the exit doors of the Roy Wilkins Auditorium toward the exterior lobby and main lobby of the St. Paul River Center, where you will be able to reconnect with your family and friends. This will greatly assist with the traffic flow. This concludes our ceremony this evening. Congratulations, graduates. You've done it. We are so very proud of you.